Hello, Internet. How are you? And if you're somewhere that celebrates it, which is only the one country, yeah, happy Thanksgiving, happy belated Thanksgiving, because it's 12:30 a.m. I guess if you're on the West Coast, happy last minute Thanksgiving. I uh, I have a tradition. Uh, Welcome back to Noted Nuance. My name is Ren, and my Thanksgiving Day tradition is is to be sick in some way, shape, or form. I thought I had dodged it because I was sick last week, but oh I've done it. I've done it again. I I had a migraine all day, very nauseous, very in pain, and I was only up for about 7 hours before I went back to bed for another 4 or 5 hours. So now I'm very awake, but my headache is finally gone, and we're gonna play more Gothic too because what else would you do at 12:30 at night but stream Gothic 2 for internet strangers and friends? Speaking of internet friends, Bio, how the hell are you? What are you still doing, conscious? Hmm? Hi, Bio. I just got done having some leftover Thanksgiving because my fiance was very kind and decided and brought some leftovers home from her family Thanksgiving that I missed because of my wonderful migraine. So I feel nourished. I feel a little worn out, but mostly I feel excited to play more Gothic. How was your Thanksgiving, Bio? Was it good? How was the drive? Look at there. Someone had to deliver. So we need to do a little bit of recap because where I last left off on Gothic was a glitch that I caused because I went into my inventory while one of those dark mages were cursing me, and then I had to reload. So I reloaded back to a save where we still had Pickles, the sheep. As it turns out, Pickles belonged to Ackhill's farm. So I actually returned Pickles to the farm for a little bit of experience. Then I went into town and I actually learned how to make fine swords because I wanted to do I want good finds, and I wanted it to give me money faster. So now my old infinite sword selling trick has been upgraded to fine swords instead of regular swords. I decided to do it since I was off by 4 points anyway on getting new strength upgrades. So it wasn't going to impact that process. And it cost exactly 4 points to get it, and it increased how much money I got by 100 per instance. So now we can make fine swords. And then I returned to the dark mages that like killed and froze my game. And then I found this little path back here, and then there were just some bandits in this cave, and I killed them. I did all that off stream, but yeah, I do still have enough points to buy another 5 points of strength, so we should do that. But whatever. Your drive got canceled, but other than that, your Thanksgiving was good. Well, I'm glad it was good. And sorry to hear the drive was canceled. You didn't seem like you were particularly thrilled about the drive, so I don't know if that is secretly more blessing than curse. Speaking of curse, I'm currently cursed, so I can't sleep until I return back to the Temple of Innos to buy more blessings. Oh, I also cleared all these gobos that were out here, but there didn't appear to be anything else. I made a bunch of money and went around buying some stuff from the various vendors here in the city. So that was good. Which means I have a bunch more king sorrel, but I don't have a bunch more dragon root. So we need to keep an eye out for dragon root, because every dragon root plus sorrel that we come across is 5 more strength when we're ready to start making and chugging potions. Where the hell are we? Oh, there's also some snappers over here, aren't there? They might have been upgraded to dragon snappers, though, so we might not be able to take them on. You weren't thrilled for the drive, but you were happy to see your family. Well, half the family. I don't think that that anyone would fault you for having a 50% happiness rating on visiting family. I think that's pretty good. If you're happy to see half of them. I guess it depends on how many are there. I like more than half my family, I think. But if you expanded how much family was showing up, then the ratio might go down a little bit. I spent my Thanksgiving alone because of the migraine, so but you know, like I said, being sick on Thanksgiving is a bit of a tradition for me. Not one that I meant to have, but one that has happened all the same. I know what you meant, Bio. I was making a joke about it. But for the sake of for clarifying dry humor, okay, so you were only gonna see half your family. You like all of them. Well, that's even better. Kudos. Boule to you, liking all your family. There's a scroll on the ground? Okay. We got some blood flies back in the mix. I guess we could fight these bad boys. Oh, there's another dark mage. Fucking blood flies. Why are they such assholes? Alright, so there's a lot of dark mages over here. This seems like a good chance that this will be, Oh, there's an apple on the shrine. Well, you know what? Let's just clean up the shrine. Yeah, there we go. Statue to Innos.
Innos, grant me your aid and all that. There, that ought to be the last time.
Grant me your aid and all that. We're so pious. Do we think that Zardus has anything interesting to say about the Broken Eye of Innos? Here's my concern, is that these dark mages have a very Zardus feel to them. I'm worried that Zardus is somehow behind all of this. You know what I'm saying? And like giving me a spell to teleport back to him was just a way of like making sure he got information before his mages kill me. I don't know.
There he is.
Oh. Juke him. There he is. Oh. The other side effect of having a migraine all day is that it is just really thrown off. He could be after the trees. I don't know. Let's go visit Zardis, since we're up here anyway. We do need to return to... How much gold do we have? 5,000? Alright, that's not too bad. We do need to return to the temple, because we've consecrated or cleansed all the shrines. I also think they might give me my better paladin armor. But so we'll switch around there to see if anyone's... because I haven't found anyone who offers me the better paladin armor yet. And I feel like that's a thing they should be doing. So I want to look for that. Two. How come you can't time yourself out? I don't. Why would you want to time yourself out, Bio? Oh shit. I can't fight these. I'm gonna run from these wargs. Yeah. Ugh. Hey, Underboob, how you doing? Get off my shit, wargs. Haha, a tiny ledge. That's right, skulk away. Oh, I'm doing better now. I've had a migraine for most of today. That was unpleasant. But I seem to have taken enough pills and slept enough time to be done with that. So... Oh, shit. Where did you come from?
Now you shall feel the power of...
Yeah, I know I feel stifled. Alright. I think I can just run away from these guys. Yeah, it does feel a bit like being a slave, doesn't it? The trouble is I've been bad. I need to order more medicine. So I'm stuck with over-the-counter crap. His drive got canceled, Underboob. There he is. Alright. Sneak up on me, will ya? I don't understand where this... Okay. Maybe I need to stay healed up. I think that's fair, Bio. No pressure. I take a Trexamet, which is like is just Emitrix like plus a lead basically. But I'm out. I'm out, and I haven't ordered more, and so I've just been taking Excedrin. Oh, I don't think I ever equipped the back to the monastery teleport. Alright, well, what do I want instead of? Oh, I do have to the monastery. I just don't have teleport to Zardis equipped. Alright.
I can hardly believe it. Are you really a paladin now?
Obviously.
If someone like you is with the paladins, then Beliar's thugs had better watch out. If you did in the sleeper, that handful of orcs shouldn't be a problem.
This is not only about the orcs.
I know, but it's still good to have you on our side.
Oh well.
What are you doing here in the monastery? Let me guess. You want to be instructed in the art of magic.
Perhaps.
I knew it. Best to talk to Marduk. He's responsible for you paladins. You'll find him in front of the chapel.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, Trexamet works pretty well too. Well, it works well if you buy it and take it. If you don't buy it and thusly can't take it, then its effect is a little diminished at that point. And I'm glad Bio had a nice Thanksgiving and also is hanging out with us. Oh, that's right, I can't sleep. Let's go buy some stupid blessings so we can get rid of this stupid curse.
Same old thing all over again.
Nobody ever asks me.
Yeah, and then he can't see. It's very much like that.
I think I'm possessed.
Not without a token of...
Great. Here's...
Here,
What about a little blessing?
may Enos...
Alright, and you wanted me to cleanse the shrines? I've purified
I
the
have
shrines.
purified all the shrines.
Excellently done, my son. I am proud of you. May Enos watch over you. Take this amulet of strength, that it may be of use to you in battle against the enemy.
Actually, Underboob, when I reloaded after I glitched myself, I was back before
Say that myself.
Pickles teleported away, and I tried taking him back to that farm again, and as it turns out, okay, so you have to actually use the blessing. You don't get a free blessing. And I took him back to his farm, and I got some experience for turning him in, and a little bit of gold. So Pickles is back home. Yep. So really the glitch was a blessing in disguise. Alright.
Welcome, my son. Since when are you one of the paladins?
So
Only for
just
a short time.
Then I bid you welcome. In this battle, we need every man who has the courage to oppose evil. The fate of us all lies in the hands of men like you. May Innos ever give you the courage you need.
Well, I think specifically Bio is thankful for the existence of net neutrality, for which he fears its departure.
What is evil?
Evil is everywhere. It is the power of Beliar.
And I
The
would say
eternal
that if
adversary
you
of
are
Innos.
concerned about the
It is
internet,
the
that you should
all-encompassing blackness
contact
which
your
seems
local
to blot
congressman
out
and
the
voice your
light of
displeasure
Innos forever.
with the
Beliar is
intentions.
Lord of darkness, of hate, and of destruction. Only those among us in whose hearts burns the holy fire of Innos will bear the radiant light of Innos into the world and banish the darkness.
What can you teach me?
Naturally, I cannot teach you your combat skills. I can, however, bring the essence of Innos and his gifts closer to you. Besides, it is my task to prepare you for the consecration of the sword.
And the magic?
Here, we teach only our magic. You must learn the magic of the paladins in the city.
What's consecration of the sword?
What's the consecration
That sounds
of the
cool.
sword?
The consecration of the sword is one of the paladin's most sacred rituals. During this ceremony, the holy power of Innos flows through the blade of the paladin's sword and gives the sword undreamed of powers. A sword so consecrated is a paladin's most valuable possession and will accompany him his whole life long.
No, actually, it's the same people who always try to do it. They're just disregarding the latest round of petitions and going through with the vote. And it's believed that it's gonna pass with I think 3-2 is what the estimate is, which would mean that they would revoke. I mean, I guess it's kind of Trump. It's a Trump administration, but I don't know that Trump specifically spearheaded it. But it would revoke the utility status of internet. So the long story short is basically people can that it would mean that your ISP could determine what content you're using and adjust the quality of your service based on what content you're viewing. They can already check what content you're viewing, so that's not really what the issue is. They already know what you're doing. They just have no rights to treat any content differently from any other. That's what the neutrality aspect of it is. Data is data, essentially, under the current status. So what it means is that if they wanted to say, oh, I don't know, they could slow down speeds when people are viewing Twitch, but increase speeds when people are viewing Hulu, because Hulu decided to pay that service provider for preferential treatment. So, because it would go back to being a non-utility, so just a general service provided, it would no longer be under the purview of the FCC, it would instead be under the FTC. Some people argue the FTC would be just as good or better at regulating business practices, because regulating business practices is what the FTC does, except for generally what the FTC is concerned about is preventing monopolies and making sure that businesses operate above board. So really the only stipulation that the FCC will have in this particular practice is that the company will have to be honest about it. So they will have to disclose that what services will be slowed versus what services will be sped up, but there won't be any repercussions for doing it. It's not pleasant.
You already know what I think.
I couldn't get away with that. What do you mean by that?
When Innos had to leave our world, he left humankind a part of his divine power. Only a few of us humans are allowed to use his power and to oversee justice in his name.
And what do you want to bring closer to me?
I can set you on the right path to recognize the essence of Innos and follow him.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a gray area. Like
Maybe later.
because
You are heartily welcome here.
you wouldn't be
anytime.
prevented from having access to internet. You just may have a worse experience for viewing some content. And it's not.
In the name of Innos.
So it's not like they would be limiting your internet completely. Just affecting the experience, and the experience is a service they sell, so the argument is that they have the right to affect the service they sell. I'm not saying it's entirely unreasonable what they want to do, but it is unpleasant what they want to do. I much prefer internet being considered a utility. I would like to consecrate my
I
sword.
want to consecrate my sword.
If you are determined to take this step, you will first need a blade of tempered ore. With
I have one of
this,
those.
You should then retreat to the chapel and pray. During the prayer, and after a reasonable donation to our Lord Innos, you should ask Innos for his grace and guidance in the battle against evil. If Innos is well disposed towards you, your sword will be consecrated to our Lord from that moment on.
What kind of a donation?
Now, in view of the grace that is granted to you, a sum of 5,000 gold pieces is more than suitable. Of course, you are allowed to give more.
It's gonna cost me 4,000 bucks. All right. I have that though, right? Nope, not because I bought that stupid thing. All right, it's time for a little I want good fine, and then we'll come back.
Do you really think?
Twitch and YouTube aren't on the list. They're not on the list now.
Really? How interesting.
Put away that weapon.
I didn't mean to take it
Smart
out.
kid.
Everyone just calm down.
There you are. I want good fine. There you are. I want good fine. Wait a minute. There. I'm good fine. Hey. I'm good fine. Hey. There you. I'm good fine. Hey, you. Good. Hey, there you. I want good.
All right. There you go, Bio. A little I want good fine for you.
I used to say that myself.
You should have known better.
All right. Well, let's see what that did to our sword. Oh, it made it a sword of the order. We still can't wield it, though. I was hoping that it might reduce the strength requirement.
That's no secret.
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
I couldn't get away with that.
As if I don't have enough problems.
Nobody wants to know.
So I'm a long way from being able to do that.
Nobody ever asks me.
I want to
If you are determined to take with this, during the... If Innos is...
Nobody ever asks me.
Can't rely on that. Any news?
The enemy is apparently already...
What do you mean?
One of the paladins in...
Yeah, I already solved that. Oh, Bennett is innocent.
Bennett is innocent. The witness lied.
How do you know that?
I have found proof.
Sometimes I think that treason and greed are our greatest enemies.
What's gonna happen now?
A murder, moreover, of a paladin is...
Okay. Can I upgrade my sword more than once? Apparently not. Alright, well, we've got a real powerful sword we can't use. So that's neat. So how many things do I have that increase my strength? So there's 3 points there. Oh dang, we got a bunch of speed potions.
So it says in the scriptures.
This will increase it. I don't know how much this increases it. Maybe we should look up how much apples increase. Thecla Stew will give me 1 point of strength.
Can't go on like this forever.
Tell me that isn't true.
Could have told you that before.
I'm staying out of it.
We have 8 King Sorrel, but only 5 Dragon
Why
Root.
haven't I heard about this before?
He thinks it's as easy as that.
So the potion, I believe, gives 5 strength per
Same old thing all over again.
consumption. Unless it's the same as this one, then it's only 3.
Forever.
I'm staying out of it.
So let's assume it's 3. So we got 3
You already know what I think.
plus 15, so 18.
You don't have to tell me that.
That'll only cause more trouble.
No idea. You tell me.
I got a new amulet too. What does that do?
Things I could tell you.
That's nothing new.
It's not really better.
He wants to know.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
It's no secret.
Also, are we gonna have to actually wear the Eye of Enos? Because if so,
You don't have to tell me that.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
Only Enos decides what's
Hmm.
right and wrong.
You should have known better.
alright. Which one is Harbor City?
Tell you.
I feel like
Oh, wait, don't tell me it is. And he works all day too.
because he made me a rough ore sword. Can he make me a fancier ore sword than that? Oh, hold on. We need to take off all of our strength stuff.
Hey, you.
There you are again.
I want to become
I want
stronger.
to be.
You've already come back.
Alright. It's going to be very difficult to be able to wield our sword. Oh. Yeah, it requires 120 strength. And right now, even with all of our strength items on, and with our new level, we only have 93 strength. We have enough ingredients for potions that would put us up to 111 strength, and then we have, what, a few tablets that will increase our strength as well. But they're in here somewhere. Here we go. We got 2 strength tablets. I don't know what the tablets give you. Maybe 5, so maybe with those we would go up just a bit. But we have more tablets of life energy, so we might as well use those. I can go ahead and use these dex ones too. Because I'm not going to spend any points leveling dex, that's for sure. Or archery. Or probably one-handed combat. Alright. Cleaned out a bunch of tablets, so that's good. What do our skills look like? Oh, we got 30 dex now. Well, la-ti-da. And one-handed is 43%. That's pretty good. I wonder if that means that we'd be better off switching to the ruby sword for a little bit. We have a ball and chain, but it doesn't seem to have any chain graphics. What happened to that ruby sword? Did I sell it? Maybe I sold it. We can't wield Betty. Alright, I guess we just stick with our paladin two-hander for now. Until further notice. Well, I don't know, because 10 strength is kind of a big deal. Can you have a sentence? Can I get a witness? You can do whatever you want, Bio. I could have sworn I had a ruby sword. Did I accidentally sell my ruby sword?
Show me your wares.
Oh, maybe you can make a ruby sword, and so it got sold when I was doing I Want Good Finds. That's probably what happened. Speaking of selling, we have a bunch of duplicates again. I only give out fake doors. Alright. I'm pretty close to another level, which would put me at 98 strength. Ugh. Yeah, are you sick of real doors going places? Well, down here at Nuance's Fake Door Emporium, we've got all the fake doors you could want. Wall-to-wall doors, going nowhere. Fake doors, real fake doors. Come on down. It's a Rick and Morty reference if you're not picking up on it.
These are bad times. Who says things like that?
There is an episode where they just watch Interdimensional Cable, and all of the commercials and shows and movies or whatever that are on it are improvised. And one of the commercials was for someone selling real fake doors. God dang it, these guys just curse me all the time.
The Master wants your head.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
one can save you now.
No one can save you now. The the Dark Mage or the Seeker scared the pupper. No one can save you now. You know, it's a little later in the day for the German folk. I thought maybe we'd get them showing up. But, maybe they're at work. What with it not being Thanksgiving their end. I know there's more mages to fight. And there's a shadow beast I never defeated over here as well. I don't need to put my title as Free Schnitzel. If they're awake and they see someone playing Gothic, they'll show up. Believe you me. Mm-hmm. Alright, we're gonna go deal with this here shadow beast. Now that we can deal with shadow beasts. Have at you, fiend. Do. No tablets in here? I want more tablets of strength. I'm also not sure where I should stop building my strength. Wow, your Google Translate's getting real dark. Getting real dark. It's going through an angsty teenage phase where it writes dark poetry. About motivation and consumerism and cruelty to animals, all rolled into one. I assumed it was talking about the treatment of animals, you know? I wonder if consecrating my blade means that I'm ready for the path of combat. Yep. That makes sense. That tracks. I feel like there was another... Oh, crap. I can fight an orc. I don't know that I can fight multiple orcs. But one? I can definitely do one. Animals and wagons are very stressful? Yeah, I think so. Ooh, we're real close to a level, huh? Did you have another orc friend over here? You do have another orc friend. He's kind of far, though. Come at me, Field Raider, Dancy Bugs. I ain't scared. Another level, some more strength.
There.
Oh, fuck. Wargs, on the other hand, I don't know about. How many times are you going to distill this sentence, Bio? I don't know that it'll ever be one word. But it is working its way there, I suppose. Alright, I've almost worked my way back around to areas I've been to before. I wonder if there are many more dark mages in this land. Arrow. Bolts. Hunting crossbow. Is a hunting crossbow new? No. My crossbow is still better. Magic crossbow is still even better, but only shoots magic bolts. Really what I want, all I want is some dragon root. I did do a little bit. It switched to a horse riding from every time animals move without any changing. What language are you running this bad boy through?
What with?
What key do I need for this winch? I have my suspicions, Bio. Mostly I'm wondering how every time animals translated to horse. Hawaiian, Japanese, Chinese, Latin, Lao, basically all of them. I don't know that that's basically all languages, but it makes sense that that's how you got it down to one word. There's just a lot of languages, Bio. I don't know that you have time to take it through basically all of them. You know? Oh, look at how nothing this fried meat gives me health-wise. I have a lot of healing plants. I wonder how many healing potions I could make with that. Or is there just yeah, but I'm not sure that the drop-down box contains all languages, does it? There are so many languages. Do do do. Do 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 do. Snapperweed, okay. Not really the kind of plants we care about at the moment, but oh, that's right. This is that weird wall with bad texture. All hail the poor texture wall. In all its stripy texture glory. Just like wandering the countryside at this point. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, here's another little bad texture spot. Yeah. I'm like hoping I'll discover something new or find more dragon root or king sorrel or more seekers to kill. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Oh, I wonder if I can kill dragon snappers now that my strength went up. My strength could go up another point too. I guess I could head back to town and get that handled, because then the more things we find after that. Oh, I could also go try and deal with the stuff in the Night of the Raven. The Night Raven content. What is it, Yarkandar or wherever that place is? And maybe talk to a water mage about relieving Vatras. That seems right. Okay. Let's first go back. If he doesn't see that, I can't help him. Yeah, I know. I know I no longer have enough strength points for my sword.
Wait a minute.
There you are again.
There you are again. I want to become stronger.
I want to become stronger.
Great.
You've already come back.
So what's our strength now without anything on? 69. The sexiest strength. You know? When's our next two-hander? Is that 105? Alright. Am I cursed again? Or can I nap? Oh great, I can nap. The warmth of the kingdom after the crime. State heat after crime. This is a ridiculous pastime. of yours bio. Just so you know. Just so you know, I've been running circles in my mind for hours. Just trying to keep things straight, I guess. Just so you know, I've been wishing, dreaming, fairy tale, believing. Anyone else, when you're not feeling well, just get real sing-songy? Hello, Ja Solo? I do not understand those characters that you put down, but welcome in, all the same. There you go. Those are some letters that I recognize. Hi, how are you doing? This fine morning. I assume wherever you're at, it's morning. Oh, I didn't talk to people at the temple to see if any of them would offer to sell me better armor. Okay. That's fine. I'm sure we'll figure out where to get paladin armor eventually. Spasvalf, how are you? Long time no see, my friend.
Hey, you!
What's up, Mike, sir?
I've talked to Korhodron.
Then you were really able to waken him from the realm of the dead? That's unbelievable. I am more and more amazed by these buildings. Who knows what they could have achieved if they still existed today?
Semester start again, so hard to do late night watching. That's fair. I get it. How's school going?
Wait a minute.
Oh, he doesn't have anything new to say to me? Fine. Be like that then. Kronos. Let's trade.
Let's deal.
Alright, so you got potions. Just books about magic stuff. Tongue of Fire, I don't know what I do with you. Alright, you got nothing I'm interested in. Kinda stressful, but fun. Well, I'm glad it's fun. Sorry it's stressful. It's been a long time since I've been in school.
I have freed the prisoners.
Very good. May they return safe and sound to their homeland.
About the relic, I'll see whether...
Good, but hurry.
Alright. So you don't have
May Adonos protect.
anything new. But I apparently hadn't talked to you about freeing. Just to clarify for anyone who sees bio and wonders if he's having some kind of stroke. Nope, he's just having fun with Google Translate.
Hey!
I have...
Okay, nothing new. Any of you gonna go relieve Vatras? I need him for a arts and crafts project. There must be a water mage somewhere still in the mainland, right? Because that quest would have been...
Hey! About...
Yes?
The House of the Healers is in the middle of the...
So it is still standing?
Yes, but I wonder...
It pains my soul to see the witnesses of the past in this dilapidated condition.
The Mansion of the Warriors is being used by Raven as a hideout.
He made a good choice. It is probably the most secure fortress still to be found in this region.
There were a lot of mine crawlers in the House of the Priests.
Aren't these animals very uncommon for the area?
They certainly are.
By Adonos. Curious things are happening in this area.
The House of the Guardians of the Dead is dominated by the power of evil. I think I have rarely seen so many zombies in one place.
That is unfortunate. The Guardians of the Dead were obviously the victims of their special skills. Their connection to the world of the dead damaged them greatly. I hope you were able to free them from their suffering.
Yeah, no, I did that. You've stopped questioning bio. That's probably a good policy, honestly. One I forget from time to time for sure. Alright, so none of the water mages here are going to relieve Vatras, so there must be a water mage somewhere back in the Midland. Alright, where do I want to go? I want to go to the canyon, I guess, to see if we can do that last mansion. They are all is the sentence you started with? Jesus, bio. The exciting festival blackmails the map after the vicious philosopher. Why is that the sentence you started with? So is it like I shouldn't progress past chapter, what am I in, chapter 3? Does it tell me what chapter I'm in anywhere? Well, we're going to see if my new armor and newfound strength is enough for me to defeat orcs with a little more ease, because that was what was holding me back, is that this grouping of orcs was preventing me from getting into this last mansion, which seems to be where I need to go to learn what I need to know to answer the questions. I could be wrong, though. Alright, so now I think we can come on now. There we go. That's the rhythm we need. Who's he? Alright, well, we got one orc down.
Nothing to be had there.
So that's not too bad. There's another orc over there. But we have to face 2 shamans over here, or just the one? 2 shamans, okay. I don't know how we're going to deal with 2 shamans. Can we pull one of these orcs? I don't really want to face 3 of them. Alright. Let's see where their tether is. Come on. Okay. That one wasn't too bad. The question is, how far? Oh, geez, we're still 11,000 away from another level, and thusly another purchase of strength. Alright, so we know that they stop much sooner. Oh, they get stuck. Okay. Super runaway. Whoa. Alright, so it went from the exciting festival blackmails the map after the vicious philosopher to otherwise. Where did the first sentence come from, Bio? Okay, wasn't there another one? There was, but now that we don't have a bunch of others on his tail. Oh, did he already turn around? Don't turn around. Turn around, bright eyes. Alright, Spas, thanks for hanging out. See you around, my friend. Good luck with school. A random word generator. Okay. Well, give me my axe. All right. There's not a lot of orcs left in this little town. Yeah, sure. Lay it on me, Bio. How does the wide monkey landscape the sexual diet? I don't know how you would landscape a sexual diet. I guess we'll go back to silly name. I don't think we're going back to before these saves. Oh, it's another one of these things? I almost beat the first one. Maybe I could beat this one too. Ooh, I got this bad boy. Which means there's another one that I can kill. Uh-huh. Provocatively makes sense, I guess. Oh, we're back on silly name. I'm so happy to be back on silly name. I guess we should check how many lockpicks we have. It's been a while since I checked. 15, okay. How much food is in sex? Yeah. There are some fetishes where there would be a lot. Ooh, a stone tablet of strength 3 and a stone tablet of life energy 3. All right, all right. We got a big pile of strength on the way, huh? Where'd my life energy tablet go? Ah. Read that shit. Oh, hello. How are you?
Nothing to plunder. Nothing to be had there.
It's another fire devil, huh? Well, the first one went pretty well, I think. Oh, there's a giant stone man holding a book. All right. Come at me, fire devil. Oh, he's got a lot of dodges, huh? Not enough dodges. Food and sex sounds like a great time. Some of my two favorite things, to be honest.
Nothing there.
I don't even know if you should reduce that sentence anymore, Bio. Food and drunk. See, it got worse. Food and sex is way better than food and drunk.
Nothing to be had there.
Stone tablet of archery. I would like a stone tablet of crossbows. Alright, what's this guy got to say? Because only the guardians of the dead could call the ancestors. Their absence hurts deeply. Without the counsel of the ancestors, we are at the mercy of our people. The healers were sent to seal the portal and destroy the key. Only Adanos knows what happened to them, or if they even achieved their goal. The warrior caste has been destroyed by the wrath of Adanos. The heart of the old warrior prince is broken. Only the remaining priests raise hopes and preach constantly of the rebirth of our magnificent city. However, we scholars know the bitter truth. Jarkandar has fallen and will fade within the river of time. Alright, take your time, Underboob. We're just going to be learning about old castes. Ooh, another a Yellowstone tablet. That's another one for old what's his face? Satyrus. Radimes was imprisoned forever in the temple of Adanos, but the power of the sword was not broken. Its influence had become too great. The killings in the streets would not stop. The wrath of Adanos ended everything. The sea raised itself over Jarkandar and flooded the whole city. Only the temples and structures in high places were left almost untouched. The few who survived the catastrophe no longer had the strength to rebuild the city, and thus the fate of Jarkandar was sealed. I don't know that we've learned everything we need to learn yet. Learn and drink? It's hard to learn and drink. It's even hard to play Magic and drink. I don't know. I don't know your actual age bio, but I don't know if you've entered the realm of drinking yet.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
What do you mean I'll never get it open without the right key? Who has the right key? It's Fire Devil?
Nothing to plunder.
One of the Stone Sentinels?
Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there.
Well, what the hell? Where does the key come from? Well, fuck. Learn to drink. This Fire Devil has a bit of a fire crotch, it would seem. It's got to be uncomfortable. All right. So, I need a key. I also have a couple more orcs that I could fight. I don't know. When will they leash, you think? Will they come in here? I think we fucked this up. Yep, we've definitely fucked this up. We're also stuck. Nope, not save. Load. Thank you. let's actually run into the temple and not try to back into the temple this time. And see where they leash. Okay, the other one didn't actually leash, but he so far hasn't figured out how to get in here. So maybe it'll work out. What's up,
Nothing to
Gato? How you doing this evening? Also, a creepy way to show up, but, you know, thanks for watching. How does the wide monkey landscape, the sexual diet, equal learn? One of the great mysteries. Get your shit together, orc. I ate my turkey dinner right before I started this stream, an hour and a half ago, because I had a migraine all day, so I skipped all of the Thanksgiving festivities. It is about as fun as it sounds. The basket abuses the honey. Yeah, shopping cart, basket, that makes sense. Yeah, no worries. I've been really bad about keeping my medicine stocked. So, somewhat have myself to blame. Alright. Are any of you still behind me? No. Okay. So you guys stop a little before that. Okay, now I got two of you on me. Okay. Making progress. Making Mac shopping. That's a big jump. Was that one translate, that jump?
Nothing there.
Nothing. Oh, hello.
Nothing there.
Where did your weapon go? Oh, it's slowly sliding down the hill, I see. Buy and sell Mac. What did Mac ever do to deserve to be bought and sold like some sort of goods? Alright, we got one more warrior. And then I don't know if we'll be able to deal with the shamans. You stuck, buddy? He's upset. This is taking too long. Oh, pull that back out. Let's go right over here. Come on. Okay. I don't know how we're going to handle these shamans. Statue to Beliar. So at least we know they're evil orcs. Anything interesting down here? Nope. Okay. What's going on here? For the Horde. There we go. There's the key we needed. Also, some wolf skins. Candlestick. A small amount of gold. A larger amount of gold, but still, in the scheme of things, it's only one I want good find now. some more skins. Some scrolls. A ball-shaped fish? Ooh, fist. What the hell am I talking about? What's in this new fish we found? Also, why do people keep hiding stuff in fish? Oh, it was a lump of ore. Okay. Oh, I have slept well, and I do feel well rested. To the library. Oh, I'm not feeling invincible, but I'm finally feeling powerful in this game. Yeah. Is that a positive or a negative against the storing things in fish? Oh shit, there's another one. Oh, and there's a fire dog. Alright, fire dog. Look like a speed potion, right?
Nothing there.
Nothing.
Nothing there.
Nothing to be had there. Hey, a tablet of crossbow. That's good. Alright. What do we have to learn here? Quahadrin's age made it impossible for him to lead our army, and so the priests insisted on the right of command over him. They instructed him to resign his office and pass on the sword. The Council of Five was to determine his success. However, the warrior caste denied the council a choice. The warriors would no longer submit to the Council of Five and selected his son, Radames, as their new leader. Out of pride and confidence in his own flesh and blood, Quahadrin decided to give in to them. He delivered the sword to his son in the hope that he would wield it with the same strong hand he had himself. So, does that mean that the warrior had the final word in the Council of Five? And the priests were the only one that could command Quahadrin. We might need to reread these books and note down. I'm trying to remember what the questions were.
Nothing to be had there.
A ring? It's always hard to figure out what the new ring is. Like, maybe I didn't have 2 Ring of Warriors before, so I got I think I only had 1, so probably that. Casket and 3 more old stone tablets. So we got some more mana coming our way too. How much mana do we have now? Only 54? Still, that's not too bad for only having increased it through additional means. I'm okay with that. What do these books have to say? Maybe we should make note of stuff now. Do any of you remember the questions that they ask us? What are the questions? I know he gets... Maybe I don't remember the questions well enough. But I know that priests command Quohadron. The healers tried to seal the thing. Warriors maybe have final say based on that other thing. Final say in Council of 5. Radimus was weak. The will of the sword overcame him and made him its tool. Not even the healers could alleviate the suffering and the atrocities he brought upon our people in his blindness. The sword quickly recognized that the people were too weak to thwart its plans. Only the power of our ancestors could still withstand it. And so it had Radimus banish or execute all of the guardians of the dead, thus shattering all hope of release from this evil. Thus, not a single guardian of the dead was left when the remaining 4 disempowered leaders of our people made the bitter decision to surrender Jarkandar. War raged in the streets as the healers set out to seal the only entrance to the valley forever. And then the healers... Yeah, alright, so the healers definitely tried to do the Sealy thing. In these halls, Quohadron, the High Priest, Cardamon, and myself discuss ways to defeat Radimus and the sword. Quohadron and Cardamon were of the opinion that Radimus could only be defeated in battle with united strength, but knew the power of the sword too well to believe that possible. So I made use of my right to veto the decision of the others. I decided instead to overcome Radimus with a ruse. Well, so the High Priest... Oh, and myself. So we don't know who myself is. Quohadron obeyed the decision of the council. He proceeded to the temple of Adanos and sent for his son. His son's hatred had taken such form that Radimus stormed the temple in a wild frenzy to execute his father. He only recognized our plan when it was too late for him. Quohadron closed the holy chambers of the temple behind him, and Radimus was trapped in the temple for all time. So, I don't feel like I know the answers for sure, because I feel like I'm not sure how to interpret the information that I found to answer all of the questions, and that's a real bummer. Oh hey, sometimes it turns purple. It's a magic statue. Alright, well, let's go back and talk to Ceteris. Let him know that we did some book learning. Oh, we turned invisible. The casual shout prefaces the chapel over an infallible coffee equals meetings and assemblies. I think that tracks. Couldn't get that one down to one word though, huh? There was another fire dog somewhere, but I don't remember where. It wasn't in here, was it? I think it was toward the beginning of this little path, but I'm not 100% on that either. I don't remember what was in here, so I'm going to check it out real quick. Chest. I feel like there was just a bunch of mine crawlers in here, maybe. Oh, and an X. Some bottles of booze we missed. Great, now we can get drunk on gin. I don't care for gin much. No. Mm-mm. And you know what? I don't tend to drink any alcohol that I don't enjoy much because it all has such a high likelihood of triggering a migraine that why bother with anything that I'm not enjoying? Alright, I want to find this other fire devil that I couldn't kill before. Because I can obviously kill them now. Give me that blue elder that's hiding in the cactus. I got this X, right? Yes, okay. It just turns into listen. Meetings and assemblies turning into listen makes sense. So, Bio, what do you have planned for your free Friday? Your free later today? I know the fire dog was like off in this direction somewhere. But only once we find the spot where that happened. Which I think was before this cavern. Poor chap. Play some Stardew? Oh, playing some Stardew sounds good too. Maybe that's what I'll do. Ah, here's where the Fire Devil was. Pretty sure.
Nothing to be had there.
Either playing some Stardew or maybe just a little World of Warcraft sounds kind of good too. I don't know. Starbound could be fun also. But I'm on such a Gothic roll that I can sense the end of the game coming, you know? Although I think this game has 5 chapters, and I think we're only in chapter 3, so maybe we're not as close as it feels like we are. We're starting to get close to another level. Alright, well, I think we have to throw on our bandit gear. Unless we want to have to fight these assholes. Which I don't. What are you working on in Stardew, Bio? Oh, there's a bed I can use in here, isn't there? Don't mind me, Tom. Just gonna take a quick nap.
Trying to pick another fight with me, are you?
Esteban is dead.
Esteban is dead.
Really? Man, that's lucky. Who did it?
Well, let's just say someone you know.
Thanks for coming to me. Now I can go back to the camp.
Yeah, no problem, Tom. You don't have all the bundles yet? Man. I feel like I always get... Are you done with year 2 yet? I definitely... my general goal is to finish all the bundles before the conclusion of year 2. You alright, Tom? You okay, buddy? You all right? All right, well, you have fun. Does Miguel sell? Oh, you figured it out. Way to go, Tom. Do you sell any plants I care about?
Let's deal.
I don't know if you did. I bought them all.
Fortuno is pretty confused and could use a potion to restore his memory.
Fortuno? That's Raven's servant, no?
He was. Now he's just a wreck, and it's Raven's fault.
Raven? Until now, I thought a lot of him. All right. But here in the swamp, I can't brew any potions.
I could brew the potion. There's an alchemist's bench in the camp. I just need the recipe.
Be careful with this recipe. Brewing this potion
is dangerous. If something goes wrong in the brewing, or one of the ingredients isn't right, the potion will be deadly.
I'll be careful.
Well, congratulations on the pumpkin pie. I have some apple pie I could have, I suppose. But I don't generally... What do I need for Lou's double hammer? Alright, so I would need Lou's hammer. What's this one do? Secretion from 2 bloodfly stingers. Add that to 1 mana extract of healing. Finally, stir a bag of red tear pepper. Only... I don't think I have 2 blood stingers. I only have 1. Which means I'd have to learn how to... I'd have to learn how to get stingers, or I'd have to find another stinger. I don't know if I could do that.
I've got no time for things like that. I'm staying out of it. It can't go on like this forever. I can get away with that.
What's this? Bio. That one not noticeable priest, but you spelt priest wrong. Give your hero power +1 healing power. Hey Pasha, how you doing? My turkey day was not good. I had a migraine all day. Was very sick in the morning from it, and then was mostly miserable. I went back to bed around 7:30 after taking some Excedrin because I have not ordered more of my Imitrex essentially, and then I woke up at around midnight, finally feeling better. So basically the whole of Thanksgiving was not great, but now I'm fine. And it's going pretty good. I had a little turkey dinner before I started streaming. How was your turkey day? I basically get sick every Thanksgiving.
About the relics. What about this?
That looks good. Where'd you find that?
This piece was lying in a large building in a deep ravine.
That was the library of the ancient people. Apparently a tablet of the scholars. Many of the scripts we have found can be traced to the leader of the caste of scholars. Curiously enough, he did not leave his own name behind anywhere. Here is some gold as a reward. Now we have collected all the relics we need. You have done us a great service. I thank you. This will bring us a crucial step forward in our studies.
But I'm sorry that you're sick.
Why?
The records which we have, but the writings of each of these rulers, I think these tablets.
Okay. So
may Adonos protect.
He's got nothing. I've finished up all his stuff. All right. And the only person who might care that I learned stuff is Mixer. All right. You don't care about my teleporting around. You look like Nefarious because you are Nefarious. Oh, well, that's a bummer. He doesn't care about that. Okay. Well then, off to the valley, I think is where we want to go. To the valley. And then let's also put our better armor back on. Just in case. we want to do anything here. Do we think we could take on the skeletons now? It feels a little bit like I'm sick super often because I get migraines often, so then it's like you're dealing with that instead of feeling good. But let's see if we can handle skeletons now. We've leveled up our strength a couple times. Feels like it could be okay. Alright, well. We can finally kill the skeletons. Well, that feels great. It's good to know. I do kind of want to heal up though, because I took some damage. I'm way past my healing potions. Yeah, the ship has sailed a little bit on the caffeine thing, since I've been drinking caffeine since I was a wee lad. So now it's just all about the withdrawals. Drinking caffeine doesn't usually give me migraines, but not drinking it will. Ooh, another tablet of life energy. I guess we might as well use this tablet of archery, because similar to the spice rack, for the rest of the game, both heroes can only hold 5 cards. You might change the language on it, bio, to reduce hand size to 5 or something like that. Or reduce max hand size to 5. It's a weird, kind of a weird warlock card, though. I guess if you were doing an aggro lock, like a zoo lock or something, it'd be good. Because your hand is going to be mostly empty all the time.
Ask away.
To which caste of Jarkendar do you belong?
The Guardians of the Dead.
The Guardians of the Dead.
Who once protected the people of Jarkendar from enemy attacks?
I don't remember that being said. So I'm gonna go with the warriors.
The warrior caste.
Who can give me a direct order?
The priests.
The priests.
Who brought the evil upon us?
I think it was the warriors.
The warrior caste.
Who has the final word in the Council of Five?
The warrior caste.
Who alleviates suffering and attends to the ill?
The healers.
Who seal the portal to guard the world from evil?
Also the healers.
The healers.
Your wrong answers reveal
Okay.
your evil.
So I obviously didn't learn well enough. So let's write down these questions and actually learn.
Ask away.
To which caste?
Yeah, that one I know.
The guardians of the...
Who once protected the people of Jarkandar
Who
from enemy attacks?
protects Jar from enemies? Seems like that would be the warriors.
The warrior caste.
Who can give me a direct order?
Who can direct Quahadron? I was pretty sure it was the priests told him what he had to do.
The priests.
Who brought the evil upon us?
The scholars.
Who has the final word in the Council
Who
of Five?
has final word in Council of Five? Well, so it said that the warriors disregarded or overdid it, but there was that book.
I don't know.
Then do not.
Oh, well, did he have more questions after that?
The warrior.
Priests. Scholars. Warrior.
The war.
Oh, damn it. I needed to read that one.
The heat.
Who sealed the portal to guard the world from evil?
The healers.
Your wrong answers reveal your evil intention. I shall not help you.
So what was the second, the middle question?
The
Who protects? I don't know, man.
Who can?
I think that's the priests.
the priest.
Who brought the?
Yeah. Warriors.
The war.
Who has the final word?
Also
The
warrior.
warrior.
Who alleviates suffering
Oh, yeah.
and attends to the
Who alleviates suffering? Healers?
The he.
Who see
Also the healers.
The
your
Yeah, alright. This isn't spam, but I am going to try and learn it the right way, Pasha. but I appreciate it. The trouble is I didn't remember all of his questions, so when came time to do our studying, I didn't know which pieces of information I needed to care about. But now I have all the questions written down. We'll try and study and answer the questions. They're not very direct answers, though. Some of them seem like they are, but some of them seem not so much. So if we try to do it the right way and we still fail, then maybe we'll turn to the internet. Oh, I guess I could be using, I got tons of speed potions. Alright, let's see here. So, only the guardians of the dead could call the ancestors. So, that's why our first answer is what it is, but we already know that one. So, who sealed? This suggests the healers, right? But maybe they weren't successful. We'll keep reading. But for now, the healers are the ones who did the seal. The warrior caste has been destroyed by the wrath of Adnos. Only the remaining priests raise hopes and preach constantly of the rebirth of our city. However, the scholars know the bitter truth. Jarkandar has fallen and will fade. Is there any chance that these big bold words are supposed to be the order of the questions? I don't know. Like, it could be just like a password, I guess. We'll note that down too. Just so guardian, healer, warrior, priest, scholar. Welcome back, Underboob. We are trying to learn. Okay. This guy was imprisoned. Influence too great. The wrath ended everything. Flowed the whole city. Those who survived. Okay. So that doesn't seem to answer. Alright. Happy Thanksgiving, Gato. You have a nice night. Sleep well and all that jazz. What we are learning is, I don't know, Underboob, if you were here when I was trying to answer that that Ghost Warriors pop quiz, but he asked me what caste do I belong to, who protects Jarkandar from enemies, who can give Quahadron a direct command, who brought the evil, who has the final word in the Council of Five, who elite suffering, and who sealed away the whatever. So we read these already, but we didn't seem to be able to answer the questions still. So is weak, overcame, not even the healers could alleviate the suffering. So it sounds like healers are supposed to alleviate the suffering. And it sounds like Radamus is the one who brought the evil, so it sounds like the warriors are the ones who did it, because he was part of the warrior caste, right? Only the power that could still withstand it, and so it had execute all of the guardians of the dead. Thus shattering all hope of release from these. Not a single guardian of the dead was left when the remaining four made the visit to war rage in the street. As the healers set out to seal the only entrance. So it's still the healers who did the sealing. Alright, in these halls, Quahadron, the High Priest, Cardamon, and I discussed a way to defeat Radamus. Quahadron and Cardamon were of the opinion that he could be defeated, but only with the strength, so use my right to veto the decision of the others. Decided to overcome him with a ruse. And Quahadron obeyed the decision. Sent for his son. So it seems like this guy has the final word in the Council of Five. I don't remember what group he belongs to, though. Alright, so what questions do we not feel like we know? Who has the final word? Who protects Jarkandar from enemies? That could be Guardians of the Dead, because they say there's no hope without the ancestors, so maybe that's what it is. Why can't I look at this lectern again? That's real weird. I can look at this one again. And it sounded like the priests were the ones who gave the command to what's-his-face. Quadrant's age made it impossible for it to lead our army. Yeah, and so the priests insisted on the right of command over him. So this, it seems like priests, right? Council of Five was to determine his successor. However, the warrior caste denied the council a choice. Okay. So Would no longer submit to the Council of Five. So does it sound like the Guardians of the Dead are the ones who protect? Kelchor isn't an option. What do you guys think? Does it sound like, based on this book over here, that the Guardians of the Dead are the ones who protect Jarkandar from enemies? That's the one I'm not really sure about. It feels like it's probably Guardians, but based on what we read. But based on what I know about warriors and then talking about what's his face leading the army, I don't know. It could be warriors too. So we reread them, and I don't feel confident. Well, I mean, I have all of the questions. I wrote those down. So that's not any having pictures of the tablet and answering them there doesn't really change the equation. What I'm most upset about is that I don't remember what Satyrus said about the guy who wrote those books. So I don't remember what caste he belongs to. Oh, I passed the spot I wanted to go. There we go. I don't think going back will help me, because I remember his questions, and I read all the books with his questions in mind, written down in front of me. So I belong to the Guardians of the Dead.
Protected the people of Jarkandar from enemy attacks.
All right, so this feels like it's either the Guardians or the Warriors. I'm gonna say Guardians this time.
Who can give me a direct?
That should be the priests.
The priest.
Who brought the evil upon us?
That should be the Warriors, right? Because that's his son.
The war.
Who has the final word in the Council of Five?
This is gonna be whoever the guy was that wrote the thing. But that wasn't in the books. That was just something that Satyrus said, and he doesn't say it anymore. Yeah, but every time I say I don't know, he says this.
I don't know.
Then do not waste my time.
So it's an answer, but it doesn't seem to work. Or if it does work, I don't know I don't know where. Unless you're saying, I don't know, for the one that we didn't specifically get told. Because we didn't get told who protects from enemies. So that one could be I don't know.
The Guardians of the Dead.
Who once
I believe so.
protected the people of Jarkandar from enemy attacks?
I don't know.
Then do not
Yeah,
waste.
see.
Do
Yeah, I belong here. I want to try doing this for this. Who can give him a direct order? Should be the priests. Who brought the evil? I think it was the warriors. Alright, Underboob, thanks for hanging out. Have fun walking the puppers.
who has the
I'm gonna see if he's maybe in the scholars.
who alleviate
That should be the healers.
who shield
That should also be the healers.
your wrong? I shall not.
I wish it would have noted down who wrote those other things. Alright, Pasha, what do you know? Why is this still in my log? I finished this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, maybe I haven't done... Well, I did do the House of the Dead. Why isn't it listed here? One, 2, 3, 4. And then Raven is in the fifth one, right? But we turned that one in too. Alright, lay it on me. I'm done trying to guess and sort it out.
Ask away.
To which caste of Jarkandar do you belong?
Alright, you let me know when you're back in the game. No, I'm the one who's cheating by asking you for the answers. You are a co-conspirator in cheating? Alright, so the first answer is I belong to the Guardians of the Dead.
Who once protected the people of Jarkandar from enemy attacks?
So who protected Jarkandar from enemy attacks? I've answered both warriors and guardians, and I don't feel like it told me the answer directly in any of the books.
The warrior caste.
But warrior is what made sense.
A direct order.
Who can give Quahadrin a direct order? I understand that to be the priests.
The priests.
Who brought the evil upon us?
Who brought the evil upon us? It sounded like it was his son, so I thought the warriors. I've also answered the scholars. Okay.
The warrior caste.
Who has the final word in the Council of Five?
This is the answer I don't remember, because Satyrus just mentioned it in passing. See, and I've answered the scholars too. Did I just not do the combination where I picked the warriors correctly?
The scholars.
Who alleviates suffering and attends to the ill?
And this is the healers, right?
The healers.
Who sealed the portal to guard the world from evil?
And this should be the healers again, right? What? It says it twice that they did it.
I don't know.
I trust you and shall grant you my aid.
Now listen here. A truly evil fellow has gained access to the Temple of Adanos. If you don't let me into the temple right now, it will probably be too late and everything will go down the drain.
That cannot be. The High Priest Cardivan and I are the only ones in Jarkandar who know how to open the gate to Adanos' temple.
Yeah.
Well, then your pal Cardamon must have blabbed. I'm telling you the gate was open. I saw it myself.
Well, there is truth in your voice. I shall no longer doubt your words.
I should hope so.
Take, then, the password. It is written on this stone tablet. Speak the words at the sealed gate of the temple, and it will open.
And it will open.
Is done. Alas, I can no longer help you. But remember, beware the chambers of Adanos, else your death is certain.
Wait, what about the chambers?
My strength is failing. Farewell. We shall meet again in the realm of the dead.
I'm never gonna die, dude. It doesn't happen. Only always. Well, that sounded painful. Thanks, Pasha. Although that's annoying because the games or the books said that the healers sealed like twice. It said that they had a failed attempt and then it made it sound like they did it again. So I don't understand that. But maybe if I was a member of the Guardians of the Dead, I wouldn't have any way of knowing who did it. So maybe that's the idea. I don't know. Alright, let's take a nap real quick. Oh, does maybe Riordan care about me having found stuff? Is that why I still have the mansions quest in my inventory?
Hey, you! About the mansions?
Yes?
The orcs seem to be interested in the library of the scholars.
Do you think they could read the ancient language?
I don't think so, but who knows?
Perhaps you should make sure that they go away, nevertheless.
The orcs will soon lose interest in this area.
What makes you say that?
Their leader is dead.
Let's just hope you are right. We really don't need disturbances of that sort right now.
I found all the mansions.
I found all of the mansions.
Were they all where they said they would be?
More or less.
Very good. Then my work was worth it. Thank you.
All right, Bio. You have a nice night. See you around, my friend. All right. Well, we've made some good progress to the bandit camp. Nope. Yeah, we want this one.
Now come here.
Oh, shit. I forgot that I have to be in bandit gear while I'm there. Wait, where's my armor? Oh, here we go. Let's nap again, since we swiftly lost half our health as soon as we went through the portal. We cool now, fellas? Jeez.
Jahedra Akantar.
Think we could switch back to our better armor now? I'm gonna try. Oh, goodness.
Jahedra Akantar.
All right. Maybe we should do a little more studying. Ooh, also, let's check to see if there's anything back here. Got some dark mushrooms. I'll take some dark mushrooms. Anything else up here? Doesn't look like it. Rusty sword, a silver necklace, and a potion. Alright. So let's save again. So this button, that looks awfully like a key, kills us with spikes overhead. And here's another one that does the same thing. So don't click the one that looks like a key. What about this one that looks like spikes? Also brings spikes. We're learning. We're learning what buttons do. Most of them so far kill us with spikes. What about this one that looks like the sun? Also kills us with spikes. Fair enough. I wonder if there was somewhere that teaches me what I should be pressing. Alright, what about this group of people? Alright, so weird hat people went okay, but it seems like we have to do this in a certain order. So now, if there's an order to it, there's got to be somewhere that tells me what the order is. Right? Because I now have to push another button. And I'm not gonna... I'm worried about it not remembering which one I pressed last. What happens when we press this Stormcloud button? We get killed with spikes. Okay. Fair enough. So the only button we know we can push to start is the weird hat people. So I guess we should look for something that has the weird hat people, followed by these other symbols. Let's check around this temple a sec. And if we can't find it, I guess we begin the guessing game. I'm not sure what the name of it. This would be the I think it's the it might be the Temple of Adanos. It might be the Warrior Temple. I'm not sure. Another King's Sorrel. I will take that. I don't see the weird hat people anywhere. In fact, I don't see any of those symbols anywhere in here. Yeah, the stone guardians do seem to have the sweet hat look. I'm with you there. All right. So we know we pressed that one first. So we could save. What about Gritta? Alright. So, and we know that the cloud isn't next. So what about this one next? It's not the sun next. What about the key next? Okay. Okay. So weird hat people, then floor spikes. Alright, so what's after floor spikes? The sun? Okay. One door is opened. So then... does this reset after the doors are open, or... because it looks like there are more doors, right? So... yeah, I am going to explore it. I just was wondering... I'm curious to know if this combo reset. And if it's the last button that matters. So, like... like, what if we press those two, and then, like this one, that kills me. All right, let's go explore this. There's just another door. Oh, but this door opens automatically now. But now I'm trapped in here? No, okay, it'll let me back out. Do all the doors open automatically now? I don't actually know if this is a door or not. Well, can't say I feel confident. Any of these open automatically. They do not appear to. Stone Sentinel.
Nothing to be had there.
Well, there's a lot of these here. Where did you come from?
Nothing to plunder. Nothing to be had there.
Alright, we got a lot of doors. A lot of things to pick up. Oh. Maybe I should have saved. Before walking down each one of the doors, maybe?
There.
Oh, that's right. These guys had nothing. Oh, here's where you were. You were just real thin from by walking in vantage point. Alright, it seemed like there was nothing down that doorway, right? I guess I don't really need rusty swords. But I believe dark mushrooms would give me mana, depending on how many I eat. So I guess we should grab those.
Nothing there to plunder.
Nothing to plunder. But it had like a timer. What if we ran fast? All right. So just death. Because there didn't look like there was anything on the floor either. More death. What about this one? Well then. Alright, so there's another door in this one. So presumably this one is also just a dead end. Yep, also just a dead end. Well, okay then. I think I know which way to go. Do we have to walk on these faces, probably? Okay, that doesn't open. And that doesn't open. Well, this is definitely a trap. Am I supposed to fight this dude or what?
Wait a minute.
My spirit has been held captive for eternity. At last I am free. The sword has a new bearer. The final chamber has been opened.
But the gate appears closed.
This is not the gate to the final chamber. This gate merely leads to the antechamber. The bearer has closed it behind him.
How do I open the gate?
Move one of the levers.
Anyone?
All of these levers open the gate.
Not all of the levers trigger the trap, right?
Yes, they do.
Your father built the trap. How would you know how it works?
Hodron, I can still hear the pounding of the hammers on the other side of the gate. After so long a time, the sword showed me revenge for my failure.
You mean you have seen which lever is the right one?
I have long forgotten it.
Think.
It was so long ago.
As I say, can I not loot this bandit? Alright. Well, apparently we can just trick.
Have the strength. Sink it in the depths of the sea.
I guess thanks, man. Can I fight this guy? I mean, he was kind of helpful, but... Nope. Nope, I cannot. Thanks for the help, buddy. Oh, dang, there are a bunch of these guys, huh?
Nothing there.
Alright. Nothing there, I get it.
Nothing to plunder.
Any of these
Nothing to
guys have
plunder.
anything? Hmm?
Nothing to be had there.
Do you want to give me this last mushroom? Thank you.
Nothing to be had there. Nothing there.
Okay. That's a spooky sword he's got, huh? Anything else to loot? Some more mushrooms.
Hey, you!
Look who has come.
Mm-hmm.
My master warned me that Innos would send his henchmen. But I had not expected that you would appear so soon. Well, since you were so quick, I shall give you a quick death.
Oh, thanks, man.
You sold your soul to Beliar.
For a good price. I will command his armies as a general. And what about you? Do you know how much your soul is worth?
About tree fitty.
I'm only doing what has to be done.
Listen to him. You have sent me a humble servant, Innos.
Are you sure that I am a servant of Innos?
What? What are you saying?
Don't you consider it possible that I could be a servant of Adanos?
Nonsense.
Maybe I also serve Beliar, or only myself.
Well, in that case, you are not even a worthy opponent for me.
I've had it. Let us begin.
Are you in such a hurry to die? Well, since you insist.
Oh, dang. Some sweet cutscenes. I don't know that there are any of them stone guys left, though. Alright, well. He has all these tablets. We got some gold nuggets. I feel like I'm supposed to... Seems like I should be able to get his armor too, right?
Nothing to be had there.
Where's this claw? It was a super short fight. There's a chance I wasn't supposed to have this armor for it. Alright, well, so what happens if we equip the sword? Can't be equipped, deals damage to us. Alright, good to know. Any of these open? There's another button. With the people, with the funny hats. And there's another portal. Maybe we throw on... some armor. In case it takes us out here. Alright, so we didn't figure out how to open them other doors. But I also don't know if we can open those other doors. But I feel like I want to try a little bit more. Although this temple didn't seem rife with alternative routes, though, did it? So we've tried. I didn't mean to press it twice. You jerk. I just wanted the once. So we've done that. This. And have we tried all of the ones? I know we did the sun because that opened this door, and we did the storm. Just fake doors? Maybe. I'm willing to believe there's fake doors. That's the only one I'm not sure we did. I'm not sure that we did this. Damn it. If you press the wrong direction before he finishes the animation, he pushes the button again. Alright. I don't know if we did the keys on this wall. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking too. But I didn't... It feels like you're supposed to get that armor that he has, so I thought maybe it was hidden in this temple somewhere. But maybe you don't get it from there. Maybe you get it as a reward for completing this whole zone. Maybe you have to do something super specific that we didn't do at all. I don't know. Alright. Let's talk to Thoris.
You again?
I did it. Raven is finished.
That means you've given Beliar a swift kick. Then you'll be moving on.
My job in this valley is done. I could use a few days' rest.
Yeah, you're constantly on the move, aren't you? Have a good journey.
Who knows? Maybe we'll run into each other again.
Who knows? There will be lots of gates and passages for you to go through. And you're bound to find me on one of them.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna take it. Really? Because I was looking at... I looked at armors because I wanted to know if it was worth it to get the Minecrawler plate armor. And it looked like the Raven's armor was in the mix, but maybe it's talking about... Maybe it was only Raven's Guard's armor, like, which is what I'm already wearing. But it had better stats than this set, I thought. So... maybe I'm crazy. Oh, okay.
The earthquakes have stopped, and as I can see, you're still among the living.
Yep.
Does this mean that your mission was successful?
Yes,
It was.
Raven is dead.
Then it is over. Thank Adanos. You have done well, my son. We're deep in your debt. You have snatched a powerful weapon away from evil and restored the balance in this part of the world. When the earthquakes died away, we discussed what should happen now, and we have reached a conclusion. Go and take the Claw of Beliar. May it be yours to bear from now on. In your hand, it may prove a mighty ally for us. Use
Really?
it wisely, my son. May Adanos help you. We shall remain here and see to it that the temple is restored to its old brilliance. Only Mixar is already on his way to Corinus to support Vatras.
Oh, good.
Vatras has been alone in the city for too long.
Great.
I have taken, but I am on it.
The Claw of Beliar is a very special weapon. It has its own will and consciousness. You, who now possess this mighty weapon, are its lord and master. It is a part of you, and will adapt itself to your capabilities. However, it will not do that of its own free will. Only Beliar himself can force it to obey you.
What can I do with the weapon?
That lies in your hands. You've conquered the weapon, and you are now its master. I can only recommend to you what you can do with it. Either you give it to me, and I shall see to it that it can do no further harm, or you put its power to use and wield it in battle.
And why should Beliar help me?
Only a prayer to Beliar can achieve that, but be careful. Beliar is malicious. If you arouse his wrath, then he'll let you feel it.
I see.
I don't think that we should use this evil weapon, Pasha. I think that's counter to our sensibilities.
Couldn't you keep the weapon safe?
If you give it to me, then I shall render it harmless, so that it can no longer be misused. So consider well what you will do.
But maybe we want to check it out before we do that? I don't know.
What will you...
We shall stay here and help the temple regain its former glory. All too long have its walls been in. As far as you are concerned, I am glad to see that I was not mistaken about you. You are the preserver of the balance. There is no longer any doubt about that. Without your courage and strength, the island of Corinus would have drowned. We thank you and will honor you in our thoughts. Devote yourself now to the other tasks that lie before you, and return this world to balance and peace. Now go and fulfill your destiny, Preserver. Our prayers will be with you. May Adanos protect.
Well, I mean, he said that he would render it inert. He would undo its power. That seems like the good choice, but let's I don't know. Let's go find a statue to Beliar and see if we can. Wait, what? There might be one that's closer to a portal, but this is the one I'm remembering. Oh, the one over by the hermit's hut was closer. Oh well. We're already here. Well, that was interesting. Like, we could just use it. It's a tough decision. It certainly is better than our current weapon. By quite a bit, by 40 extra damage. It doesn't have a strength requirement, and it has a chance to deal extra damage. But it doesn't seem very paladin of Innos of us to wield the Claw of Beliar, you know? It does look great with our armor, though, other than its spooky skull hilt. Perhaps we should think on it. I'm not sure. I guess we don't have to make this decision right now, but I don't feel particularly enticed to use it. It breaks my role play, and I don't care for that. Why did my other weapon get unequipped? Alright. Any of you others care about what I did?
Let's do.
Well, you have potions. I should maybe just grab those before I head out. I don't really need the mana potions.
Hey, you. The try. Can you teach?
I can.
All right. Anyone else around? All right. Well, it seems like we've completed the expansion content. So that feels pretty good. The only question is now, do we keep playing, play something else, we go to bed again? I've really ruined my sleep schedule. What do you think, Pasha? We could work more on our pirate farm, or our vampire farmer in Stardew. Or we could travel the galaxies in Starbound. Yeah, I don't know that I feel like sleeping. I just yeah, I mean, I'm a little. The trouble is like I slept late because I slept until like noon, and then I was only up for like 7-8 hours, and then I went back to sleep for another like 4 or 5 hours. So I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't feel tired at all. Is the trouble? You know? Know what I'm saying? Feeling Q? Welcome in. How you doing? A chill game could be good though. So we could do Stardew or Starbound. Both of those are pretty chill. You know? Yeah. That's always great in theory and sometimes breaks down somewhere around 1 or 2 in the afternoon is probably right when it'll be ruined again. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think we should switch though for a little bit. Maybe do some Stardew. Stardew Valley sounds good. We'll do that for a little bit. But I like to keep my Gothic stuff separated, so what I'm gonna do is stop this for a second and restart it in a second. Yeah. My Land Before Time cartoon cell. And Bebop, I think. And something from, I think maybe She-Ra. Ugh. And then this that you can kind of see in the corner is Omega Red. Alright, be right back.